Okay. I thought the shit real quick first. It's the only time I've logged in this patch, right? So there's all my Hoyo Lab sign-ins from this patch so far. Wait, I am LabDM. I can't trick off us the audio mutes for the game, but this is the first time I've logged in this patch. All right, I just didn't care enough. So it turns out I did actually miss like a sort of an important event here, being this and bullet comment. Actually I can't do that. Ooh, it's not. Alright. So let's get those dailies out of the way. We first go to attack. Go over here, material exposition, go TE. There we go. Now we go over to where? Okay, there's the dorm button. It was the dorm button. I'm actually forgetting how to do like the oh, just do your dailies. You have to do your dailies. If I boot up the game every day, do your dailies. Don't you like doing that? And I checked the app store and Dro's Frontline on update that removed the dailies and increased the weeklies or something. I don't know how long did that game in a year. Oh man, all these older games I'm playing or used to playing now is just yeah. Hopefully this one stops with the dailies at some point. I mean, this game has been in like the gutter for like a while, I guess. Ever since what was it? I would say my personal downfall of the game was Post-Honkai Odyssey, where you do a time skip story while in the middle of it. Who thought this was a good idea story-wise? Like, let's do a time skip! Yay! Let's also have you name the protagonists. That was foreshadowing for the other MiHoYo games. The modern ones are all like that. Oh, imagine having like a fixed character protagonist with like a canon name that everyone calls him by. You know, that'd be so much better. Oh, I'm trying to sell you more battle passes. AP chest. Just here's the thing, it always put this stream, but I immediately go to click like the claim now button. So I click right here. It just sees oh, it's open another screen now. It's like, oh no, when we close that screen, I want to claim my dailies. They're desperate for money. Check my reserve works. There's something I need to buy for a previous character that I want to try out. Oh, you're trying to sell me more? I just logged in the patch zone and I can't even do the event that is not permanent, being the COE classroom. Okay, why do you keep making these? It's like the same event they just copy pasted for like different dialogue multiple times already. It's like, oh, do your dailies, rev up the live stream. Do people like these? I'm guessing also since I don't really care about like the current version. Oh, it's for the version preview and have it pop up an entire new page or even show the page. Hold on, let's see what's version. Usually, yeah, it does. No, I hate when it does that. Because if you're going for the event tabs, you click on it, it's like, oh no, I accidentally clicked on it. Oh no. So it's sort of lag out thing to open up the page for a bit. So quantum COE critical value on a SC test. Yeah, I really don't care what the character does. Sorry. This is the sheriff. Okay, so just weapon sigmas. Yeah, now all of the sigmas are just like the character now. New outfits. Yeah, I still do not like what's the new characters. I actually found a Felma. But maximum speed river dash. Okay, I might actually do that so I did an outfit. Okay, so it's the main event thing. Honestly, have they improved the event on it? I never actually completed a Honkai event in so long at this point. Have they improved the drawings? I remember like the longest event I remember was like the fairy tale one. But no, that was back when they had like the it was like, oh, your self-insert tapped-in man is going around. You know, and then later now they do like actual like the playable character ones. For like their weird non-canon ones. Would it actually have like canon events? Counterside. Honestly, once you play better games, going back on these ones, like, oh wow, you have all these like weird like self-insert like events back in the day, and then Counterside, and it's like, oh, here's an event. Here's the what do you call it? The Icarus side of paranormal research. Or here's the Milita. Hey, remember that guy who has bombs strapped to his vest going in to kill this gang leader with a sniper? Yeah, once you play better games, it's just like, oh wow, it could have been so much better. Alright, I'm assuming Project Sea of Data, Thesis Trisis. What is this?
寻梦者系统用户全景纪实档
Part
案
2 stuff.
编
That's all
号
Part 2
0014
stuff, I guess. I don't know who
也
you
不
are,
因阿兹卡
Ajita.
博士的发明而亲情呈现，仅有
It's
阿
more
兹
of
卡
those
博
like
士亲手
weird,
记
like
记，
made
足
up
以列入我
science
研究
stuff.
高
Like,
光景级的
I
精
know
彩
that's
影
like
片。
that's really annoying.
就将这份档案
Among name. Such smiling confidently turns to weak. However, I'm just speedrunning. After she went for tears and vision, finally appeared a faint chuckle. Jeremy pressed the play button. Well, 5 complete. Is this a main story event? Or is this just another like weird? I have no idea at this point. It's some sort of dew, oil.
那是
A person. Lines.
是又一个寻梦者。
Oh, I thought they still. I forgot part 2 was supposed to start off with like choose your gender
我就知道
stuff.
还有
They
高手。
removed that, and now they just saw Dream Seeker all around instead of being in their name. I still don't know why. I'm assuming it's because of the like general, was it Chinese audience? They prefer like the self-insert name character thing. And then I much prefer stuff like Dragalia Lost and Towner Side, where it's like, hey, here's your main man. He's the main character. You just name him. That's it. Or I'm pretty sure Towner Side does though more into, oh yeah, he is you, you know. But Dragalia Lost at least had Yuden as actual character who never taught his name Yuden because you have to be your account name. Now your account name is the main character's name, which is that sucks. But of course, people eat it up, I guess. All right, Mr. Dream Seeker. I knew there was another tough nut
我
around.
是记忆凋零的梦魇，无处遁形的黑夜。我必须罔顾一切记忆。他在说什么？
Mr.
难道这就是鱿鱼老师在我的论文中所批注的？你不可以伤害大家，
Who's
否则我吗？
Burnham's faded duel. What haven't you to this yet? People perhaps understanding your caution. The drill beside you.
毫无
Huh?
意义。
The autopilot is not even on. What do you
还有
mean?
他们，
To fix your
不过都
work,
是那台愚蠢的
What?
仪器，没有过去
Okay, I'm gonna speed-
仪器。鱿鱼老师的
Holographic
即
data.
使我变得高高在啊。
What is this? It's an apartment.
哎呀，
早上好，我可爱的弟子，吃过早饭了吗？
啊，
顺便一提，你在拿面来跟这台漂亮的全息数据智能论文主题嘛？
Okay, so I'm saying I did not play like the first like the part 2. I'm pretty sure I only did like chapters 4 and 5. That's it.
好啦，不耽误你的时间了。
Yeah, and then after that I stopped after like, oh, let's bring back the dead characters. Like, oh, I may not know who the character just died is, but now you're ordering bring them back. That's what? Actually, Bridget just pulled that intention as well. Actually, in the main. Oh wow. Have a bite of butter bread. Yeah,
事已至此，至少老师做。
顺带一提，维系这台仪器运行要耗费大量能源，
是数据研究所在数据之海中以探明。
那里的根源物质受数据之海影响，形成了丰富的可直接利用的常态资源。是啊，虽说是旧生产线，但因为年久失修，也就是个仅供怀念的。
Okay, we have the actual story. Immediately not interested. It's part 2 stuff, but we'll stick the gameplay. All right. The aggregation engine, torn to metal by Professor Yoyun. Production in the entire external resource space is driven by total power. The total power produced by aggregation engine will be supplied to other buildings. Let's go check out other prediction buildings. Mine increases progress in carbonates, which we use to reduce the processed studs. This reminds resource server. There's structure in time. Oh, I ate too much today. I bring bad news. I'm out of water in the fridge. Remember, only drink boiled water. Pro tip. I still have a cup of tea downstairs. It's not like actual tea. It's a filthy bag of tea. Like, but drink is a drink. All right. So extraction time. Yeah, resources. Let's select them right away. Total output of the Pilston mine consists of base output and labor units output. Dispatch labor units will increase output. To reverse efficiency was dispatch more labor units. My two dudes didn't want to sort out the port. Wait, we haven't. Wait. Whoa. Instruction in the external resource space has been done. Let's check the development goals first. Complete relevant report tasks to advance the progress. You can up the research level to unlock more development options. It makes our goal walk clearer. Let's still check out the other buildings. Pardon me. I made a what today. Free trade hub. At the traffic station in the free trade hub, you can expand resources and tiles to traffic process goods. Now let's try producing a processed good. Mint toothpaste. Another processed good is set up trade hub. Processed goods you produce yourself for Lang Toins at the trade hub. We can sell it for Lang Toins. That solves our funding problem. Fine. And shop, you can use rank coins to buy labor units, which increase proficiency resource extraction. My headphones are all jumbled up. Okay, actually, instead of reading all this, I'm just going to delve for tutorial reading in my mind. So, I'm just bring about headphones real quick. So apparently there's some sort of like sales on that Amazon site. Yeah, so I was looking for a headphone sale because, I made our video about shopping for headphones with the Ring Favis, but yeah, so the only ones were all these like weird noise canceling ones. I did try, so I found remember had a pair of those Sennheiser Momentum 4s. I tried them on; those were absolutely miserable to use, and also made me hate the noise canceling stuff. There's only you have to have this noise canceling stuff. It just has like this weird thing in the ear. Or you have to have it where it makes it transparent for the sound, and that's horrible. And then all of like the ones on sale that were like detachable cords all had okay, I'm not even reading it at this point. I'm sort of guess my way through it. All right. There's only 7 hours left in the event. What do you mean half an hour for a Catalyst? I don't know what that means. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing. So the new stuff is one of these types of events. It's not okay, upgrade preview. It's also like Lang Toins. Alright, yeah, sure, do that. Okay, down here. Mine. Huh? Wait, what am I doing? Tell me how to... Driving yields... Wait, what yields nothing? I have no idea what you just... I'm not abort. I can't abort. No. Okay, what does it say? Headphones. Yeah, I found a pair. Oh, this looks nice. Then there's no way to turn off the noise cancellation stuff. Oops, my bad. It's like, you're supposed to go on your phone to change the options of it. Why do I need a phone to change the options of a headphones? Like, all these headphones start to be like this most advanced shit. Like those Momentum 4s I mentioned before. Oh, you tap the side to like change stuff. You just have buttons, sliders. Like the headphones I'm using. I'm messing up now. I'm talking. The PlayStation Gold, or whatever you call them. These ones use some buttons, and, like switches on the spot on it. That's it. You don't have to be like, fancy. Oh, you have to connect your phone to a pair of headphones. All I want is a pair of headphones and just plug in my 3.5mm cable to the computer. Or if you want to do like the wireless Bluetooth stuff, sure. I prefer like an adapter, USB adapter, like my headphones have the option for, but that creates a lot of noise in the ear. Yeah, so I want to have ones that don't create like background buzz noises in my ear. I'm supposed to do everything, or can I just click the back button? Oh, it does everything of value, I guess. Like a daily thing, I guess. Research level 2. Yeah. Upgrade the acceleration engine. What's that? Accelerate. Yes. Yeah. What's the acceleration engine though? I have no idea what that was. Accelerate. Yes. Let's make some stuff to make some Lang Toins. I need more Lang Toins. What do I make stuff then? How did I make stuff before? Crafting station. All right. So current price. So these have increased in price. So I'll make everything in that, and I will sell all of those. Extra 5%. Yes. Okay, let's buy another two labor units. Yes, let's also upgrade the engine. No, I'm broke. Okay, so what's still to upgrade here? No, we reached level 4. Oh, which means I still have to accelerate more. Yeah, it's one of these you make items. These have gone down, but these have gone up, so I should make more of those. Alright, 20 more multimedia speakers. Sell. Alright, do I need more labor units? I don't really know. I'll put some at the Tory as well. Sufficient labor units. I want to buy more. Alright, experiment log. Huh? It's like the actual story stages. What's the point of the other thing then? I don't even know. You don't hear to read to go through like there's also voice as well actually. What am I supposed to do? To write on about other stuff as well. Okay, now this is just weird. Just break in someone's house. So you do the little selling trading mini game, so you can level up to unlock more story things. But they have it where it's in segments, sort of like one of those like gameplay events, like the today just done like match free again or something. I think having like match free gameplay or whatever it was is like, yeah, it's like, oh, this. Alright, you know what? Let me buy some more workers, I don't have to pay them. It's so fun. I'll buy all of them, I guess. Yeah. Who wants to pay employees? Alright, accelerate that. Alright, I wonder how much I actually do before servers go down. Well, I mean, by the time servers are down, the website should be done updating as well. I can roll for Heathcliff for my accelerate. I only have one left. All right, let's go draft some stuff then. It's like really bad. I guess for like what costs the order? Oh, current price, base price. Well, still predict to rise. It's already rising. Let's make it all. I have no time to think. I only have time to make money. And sell. I need more ore. Wait, no, Tory. Accelerate. Actually, if you're selling, you should probably like move all of the bots to 1 and then accelerate. But I think that's it for what I can do because this is time dated. Oops. Inject the album here. Visual died. Oh, they haven't died. Wow, better than Limbus Company. But it's not as deep as a counter side manual. Powered, I never do these like gameplay events. It always just feels like Sorry, Voyage. Sorry, this is a rerun, isn't it? I haven't. I already did this one before. I think this is a rerun, right? Yeah, it's like this is when we were deploy stuff. Yeah. If I see the gameplay, yeah, okay, yes, I did this before. I don't remember it. I still haven't completed Elysian Realm because that was a post Honkai Odyssey. I just didn't care about the game after that much after that. It's like, oh yeah, I think, yeah, it was like during it was like the arc after where May finds like the main character of that in the box. Wait, I wasn't even that guy's canon name. I don't know because they want to make it a name your own character thing. What would really make me back into Honkai then is if they dropped Tevin as a fully playable one. He's partly playable in the story. How come Tevin is not a fully playable character? I do not understand at this point. I can't. Oh, it's a tutorial. Wow. I'm not gonna play through this all then. Time to leave the stage. No. Okay. I'll do your damn tutorial again. All right. Just to prove I am better. Alright? I'll play your game just for a bit. As I can say that yes, I did your tutorial again. Because you were that incompetent with your events. Returns had the event just, oh yeah, it's always just be here. No. You have to do like a full rerun if you want the event. At least it's not as bad as Servant Summer Festival. It can never be as bad as Servant Summer Festival, okay? We will never talk. Every time I have to talk about face stuff, I always like the Servant Summer Festival. It always goes back to Servant Summer Festival. That place was hell. Or that damn race. was like the only 2 events I know since I tried to actually complete them. And it was like absolutely miserable experience. And I wish I actually was able to complete the race one, but I wasn't. But both times I was not able to complete the Servant Summer Festival. That's how painful it was. All right. Just killed them already. Hurry up and rush their base. For an air unit to be sniped. Oops. Alright, Cypher. Go down. Scythe. You suck. Honestly, it sort of feels like when I look back, it's like I'm playing this thing for how many years, and it's just, oh yeah, that's how far I actually got in this. It's like, wow, that's just pretty sad. That's Post-Saga Odyssey Bronya outfit. Ugh, give me those crystals instead. The event's about to end anyway. I don't have we spin for a character. I actually feel like I've not things like, oh, it's for a character I actually cared about. Diamond Step Bronya, really? That's the best you can think of for the outfit? And it's still just this as like the actual event. It's like, oh yeah, I would have done that. It ends in 6 hours, but the servers go down before that. They always do. So I don't know why the time is always like that for it when it ends. Oh no, I forgot it! No, I did it again! No! So I'm talking about. I hate how it opens. I was going through here. Okay, sorry, wishes. Stop up shit. Not worth it. No, that's for the Thesis Trisis. You whom I never knew. Alright. Story recap. Okay. So for 4 weeks is arriving in Defang with Seradina feeling unwell. To truly uncover the hidden treasures within the sector, Dreamseeker's power decides to seek the help of Bailu Yun. Bailu Yun, who is also in Defang. Following a baffling Chelsea Towner, the group discovers that their future mentor is keeping something from them. To break down Yun Yun's inner barrier, Dreamseeker tells the story of her time with Professor Yun Yun back in Oxia. Professor Yun Yun teaches Dreamseeker the importance of bravely moving forward and place unwavering trust in Dream. Oh, like every character place unwavering trust in the main character. Because they are the. Actually, are they still so? I mean, since now it's just all Dreamseeker as a name. Yeah, you were able to name them before, right? Or was it always referred to like, oh yeah, this is like your main character name here? Yeah, but I'm assuming that was the intended thing for it. For some reason, it's only the female. This or is it just I never did part 1 of part 2. How do I say it? I never actually have to choose a gender of them. So did it default to female, which is weird. I mean. The hearing the story, Yuna makes decision and invites the group to a secret laboratory. Representing her experimental dragon's entirety, Yuna breaks the news of the impending doomsday. Yusuke and the others believe her without hesitation. Having only endured constant criticism and doubt, Yuna bursts into tears laying out all her grievances. She confronts Union, because Yuna had in the past, helping Union must have turns once in that day. After persuading the Institute's director to provide assistance, the doomsday warning has brought us across all of Defang. However, the struggle does not end there. Early the next morning, we're starting breakthroughs during the repairs. Dreamseeker witnesses the original tragic history of Uruxing. She also sees that no matter the danger, Union will always forge ahead for love Ru Jing. Rallied and inspired by Union, the residents of Defang were forces to defeat the monster that triggered the tsunami. However, the countdown to a new crisis has begun. Okay, what? Wow, what's still right into it, I guess? Yeah. There's no way I'm doing this, you know. Townside's end of service. I just left the bar, okay? And after that, I'm just concluding side story for each area before I get to the chapter 15. I'm almost on the tower cases still, but I was more playing through 13 today. Yeah, completed 13. I was going to try on like maybe patch notes next week or something. The hard stage for Swan Trailers exclusively. Okay, I need to drink of water now. Let us see what happens. Let's play like touching the auto plays or something, right? I'm gonna go drink of water. All right. Let's see what you're talking about. So, wait, did this still do a story recap? Really?
若是将绝望的诸般面貌依次排开，究竟哪一种？当我置身其中时，才真正明白。早在一开始，
The save
至苏
icon.
醒的希纳迪亚，
Narala.
如你所见，
The awakened
这是一
Sergina
封
since
货真价实
Zealand
的绑
ransom
架
note.
信。
I had kidnapped little
我绑架了小李耶
Lala.
拉，现在
Right now,
他的
she's
精
in
神尚
the
可，很有力气。
spirits as Apprentice
刚刚
She's
才完成
completed
他在
her
这里的
first
第一
selection.
次调
Yeah,
查
can't
与
find
折
exit.
返
Your
跑，
Angie jumps up, starts my face. Yes,
因为
want
没
to
能
hit
找
my,
到出
hit
口，
my head, but
还
couldn't
气得
reach.
跳。我做了不少努力，尝试。午休。
你这个讨人厌的
A
坏龙！
dragon?
你竟然趁我休息的时候掳走了维塔。
很久，是多久？
They weren't in the
如
recap.
果
Who
不
is
及你我
this?
相处的时间，只怕一眨眼就过去了。
纳赫拉，这一次，
总之，借着那为了杜绝天有二日以神明的伟大伙伴之，
I'm still speedrunning. I already forgot exactly what they just said.
特别说明，如果寻梦者没有来到，星龙不仅会诅咒小李耶
Star
拉，也会
Dragon.
诅咒地封每一个人。喜欢的亮闪闪，价格翻倍。
Daunting.
你一直纳赫拉，我不想跟你绕弯子，你必……一说到离开就……
Wow, we are now playing as random little child. Alright, what's still up here? Nope, you can't. Alright. I don't know if you WASD. I'm moving with the mouse right here. Alright, no, don't run into the thing. Can I change the camera with the mouse? Oh, I can change the camera. Oh, okay. Oh, what's that? Huh? You're just standing there.
还不理我，
Oh, it's just...
那我也不理你。
Yeah, just ignore him. Don't press the button. Yeah.
你干嘛？
So we can teleport.
小李耶拉，你或许忘记了你。
Okay, so what does that do with anything that's explained in the retap? This seems separate from everything that happened in the retap. So now it's Ajita. What
你
are they
特意
saying?
从系统里回来，是希望
Time to
天才的
teach
阿基塔
jellies
博
from
士帮你
falling
们
on the
研
floor
发
through.
不让果冻掉在地上的
It's
机
just
器。
smart words for
还
Dawn
都不是
games.
莫非是真的需要干涉亮闪闪的护驾吗？
我们没时间像维塔那样和你
克拉丽，
总之，
Hey,
这
you're
是一
supposed
起
to
货
be
真价
dead.
实的绑架
Last
案。
time I seen you, you're supposed
鉴于
to
小美
die
耶拉真
for
的
it.
已经不知所
How are
措，
you back
所以
here?
若你们
You're
需要，
supposed to die
我可
in
以
a
从
digital
零开始学习
world
犯
or
罪心理
digital.
学。
These are talking about with this with Honkai. They make up like random science of like, okay, we're going to like a digital version of the past of a planet, which is a digital world and digital past of it, and then some guy called Litos, who's like one of the 7 shoes or something. 7 shoes. Of course, they're not all playable because like a good chunk of them are males, which of course this game is sexist, and there still is no playable Tevin, besides in the main story. Also, was Tiana's father's name again? Siegfried, who is also like a partly playable, like non-full character as like a playable unit. It's like, oh, you have to make up the playable ones? What's the point of all the other stuff then for them? Really? Wow. But no. Here's this person who should be dead. They did a new one. Now they're back. How they even died? Like the digital past of the digital planet city? You know, this stuff is not that good.
我们只需要你。遗憾的是，在洛星真正的历史，倒计时归零，更甚者，直到最初的落位。
难道这就是
在某人的操纵下？
如果能搞来一份，
总之，这颗卫星没有直接撞击地面，操纵它的人精卫填海吗？
那灾后的人类
以一场针对自己的送葬为代价，那些被他所依赖、托付的人类，不过所谓的分散，也有大部队和小分队之说。你们所熟悉的纳赫拉还有利托斯特，但是就和大部分地方幸存者组成的拓荒队伍在一起，建造新的基所。至于其他熟人，游云，还有
雷耶拉呢？他不会在那？
他的行动，在地风陷落之后，雷耶拉以考察为名，独自一人踏上。虽然他最终回到了洛星人，我猜想，
到头来这便好。
唉，聊了半天又回到原点了。
让阿切塔博士额外附赠你们一点，所以遇到瓶颈的时候，
真是谢谢你的经验之谈。
没关系，克拉丽，多说。为了找
据内部人士反馈，你上
我目前能得到的结论是，那个的那力量是时至今日，他说
Okay, yeah.
阿切塔
I was still back to like something else. Yeah. Okay, wait,
因
Siri
为事发突
showed
然，
up.
我
All
们在执
right.
行游云的闪击计划时，都怪末日来得太快。
I would say
不
right
过时常
here,
卷入世界级别
Fate
的动
Dundro
荡，
Z, the
也是大
Fire
魔
Moth
王不可违
designs
逆
for
的
like
宿命。
adults, for like adult Sui and Bro were better than whatever these two
所以您
are,
看，
right?
这一
Actually,
次我
they
们在
sort
行
of,
动
it
前
was
加
sort
入
of
了
like
情报
similar in
搜集环节。
Starro for the design for Sui to
果然见到
use.
你的第一反应就是
But
道歉。
still think
希
this
儿
Bronya one's pretty
你真不该
stupid,
信什么年轻人
honestly.
整治职场的谣言。
这种反应至少说明
Honestly, I don't.
克拉丽和赫利
I
亚
am saying that
确
too
实有把我的
often.
话放在
Like
心
the
上。
character designs in Honkai Impact is that once I started to grow older, it's like, wait, these actually seem pretty shit. Well, I always thought they were bad, but it's like more, I get more nitpicky now. It's like, after this many years, this is what the... Actually, Torway actually, for base character design, yeah, that's fine. Then Huey has a mess over here.
都被天明最受欢迎的医疗队长那样指
These
指点
two
点
are a
了。
joke.
还有
right?
那我昨天晚上跟你说的，
是从凌晨3点睡到早上11点也算熬夜。
Forum
还是
post history.
如果猝死，希尔绝对不会帮我清宫天面论坛发帖记录。可是
Efu stash of
不能也害怕
instant
不
noodles. Okay, I'm telling you right
记
here.
忆
A
和
single
天
pack
然
instant
小米它囤积
noodles.
的泡
You know how
面
much of your
我
daily
一无
sodium
想
intake that is? Are you going to eat through a stash? That's, you know how unhealthy that sounds. No, that's really bad actually. What?
要放在心上的话太
Or
多
is
了
it。just like
是
no
有
one
遗漏
actually does really,
也
like,
是
like
不可避
multiple
免的
packs of
事。
instant noodles at once, alright? Unless you're like really in the dumps, like, oh man, I want to eat more things of instant noodles. I mostly eat like 2. Have I ever ate 2 at once? Well, if I make a lot of soup, you always have leftovers, you know? But more than 2, like a stash of them, that sounds insanity. That's insanity, alright. It's wrong.
我说的是晚安，而你没有回我，
Is there-
却在食堂外送群说了一句
Life.
全名队里没有希尔。
So what's going on over here? So off topic
算了。
for...
这克拉丽、赫利亚，我不赞成的。只这一次，你们就做。
说完鼓励，虽然地风是最初的善，哪怕你们的力量已经今非昔比。
这正是我放心吧，我们没有维塔的实力。总之，安全第一。
我明白前辈，我一定会看住克拉丽。
Okay,
说起来，
so you want
大家现
status
在
update of these characters? I don't know. Wait, what the hell is Rita doing actually? Wait, didn't he do like a batsuit recently?
希尔前辈，我很好奇一件事，
有啊，
认真的评价，那就和
丽塔是这么。小赫利亚以为我不知道他魔，震惊害羞的同时还有点窃喜。
Okay, it's
你们
good
或
for
许
all
从
of
其他
them.
人的口中，那个小家伙曾经出现在了月球基地。考虑到年糕出现的
Rice
时间
Take is in the
点，
main
刚好卡在维塔
story.
擅自行动前，
Huh?
很难说二者之间没有关系。也许维塔从年糕那里截获了某种亚医，这些天一直在尝试单独唤醒年糕。还是老样子，
Oh yeah,
既要操心
Teresa's
天
a
命，
joke of an
也要操心你们。
overseer. Because I remember it's like
不过
on the
最近
bit
又
I
多了一
played
件
in
操
Huey's
心的事。
backstory. So you're telling me that Teresa sent a bunch of trainees out and started to all die one by one, and Huey just walked by. He's like, "Oh, it's never my teammates dying. Hey." What was that scene in at all? It's like, oh, my entire team. Ugh. Yeah, weren't they still like trainees at the time? It's like, wow, what an incompetent overseer. Otto would never do this, you know. Where's my playable Otto? And I don't mean that damn healer from Star Rail. I don't even have him. Actually, he's not gonna pick thing, but I still have my 2 saved. For actually, why? You know, I don't even like Star Rail, you know. Ever since the Pancordia update, it's like, oh. I saw, oh. Yeah, the Piconi ones were I actually liked. I actually enjoyed, had fun. But once they got to Amphorius, it was like, I had no interest in the main story. Now with like the new, what do you call it, Simulated Universe, it's like, now I have no interest in the gameplay either. They ruined Simulated Universe by like so many more buttons. Wow. And it's like, oh, we're lowering the paths as well. Where's preservation? Where's DOT? I want to go back to running preservation. I built the part, but no, I can't. They are removing gameplay options so they can throw their new ones. No. And the follow-up attack ones is now, oh no, elation is now for this new thing. It's only these newer units have. No 4 stars either. If we made alternate variants from some other characters or something. Ugh. Yeah. And honestly, I only played these other Mihoudens since like Stockholm Syndrome from like the. I played Honkai like for a long time before. I'll play their other games, but then it's like really like they did really old fast, and it's also bad because all the other games, like because of the success of Genshin during the pandemic. All the other games, like, okay, they have to have to follow the exact same formula as well for like building characters and stuff. It's annoying. It's old fast. Honestly, at least it's not where if we go back to like Growth Red Line or Zero Rain, we have to like wait hours for like leveling up stuff, repairing stuff. You know how that is like. Now it's like no, you have to farm these stages for limited stamina stuff so you can level up stuff. Oh, you're always gonna be farming as well. You have to walk every day to farm. You have to load in all these assets as well. Okay, basically what they're saying is if only they made more single player games. I mean, if you look at the industry, all like even single player game like franchise all have to also have a live service one as well. Oh, that's what's gonna be lost media when it shuts down. So you have to play all like the single player games, but then you go to a live service one like I don't know, like Trash Story or something, where they bring back all of like the previous ones, most of which weren't even available in English. I think I don't really know. It's like, oh wow, so if you want to play more content from like that game, single player game played, you go to the live service thing. It's been shut down, no offline version. I know some JP ones will have like a story viewer or something for like the app, but no. It was removed from the App Store as well, also JP only. But hey, aren't you supposed to be dead or something? Yeah, I'm pretty sure on a bit I played, Senna was supposed to be like missing or dead or something. I don't know why Senna's back here. Is this Saradina? Or is it also some evil Saradina as well somewhere, I think? I'm actually not too sure. It's also do time complaining about the new text boxes. It's like the dungeon. It's mentioned for densification of Honkai Impact. These have like actual text box. Actually, they should do what Kanon does with like text box options, but now it's all like this. The old one would have like the old background, white background, black text, and it has like a actual border. Or there's like corners. See what I'm doing for the mouse cursor. I don't have mouse cursor enabled on OBS for this, but now it's all this stuff. You have to like these weird. It's like, oh, I have to stand forward. Yeah, I always found it weird in these types and like modern like Denshin, Wuwa, I don't know what other ones do it, where they have to like your animations while talking, and you have to wait for those to play for you to continue the dialogue. You know, I prefer the stage system much more than this. Is like, oh, it's all like single time like scenes that to play like constantly. Onto the stage system. I was thinking the open world thing is all. Yeah, I can't even breathe. I can't. Oh no, I missed out on an exclusive thing for my inventory. Oh no, let's check my inventory real quick. Oh no, all these things. Heartfelt Vow Crystal, Weapon First Shot, Travel Pack, Finest Lieutenant. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I always forget out the spending events. I never complete them. I spend at the start, like, oh, I never complete them. Oh, 10 pulls for Carnival, Battlesuit Supply, 9th Anniversary, Hidden Dragon Background Spring, Lucky Streak Shop, Moment of Blossoming. These are like all the New Year's stuff. Alright. Wow, it's all done. I don't even know what those are. About to expire Credit Coin. It's a trash room. This is like just be another special trash room event next one. But it won't be the same. I'm telling you, it's not the same. All my boxes. All my boxes. Yeah, I didn't know those crystals. Alright, what do I even do for all of these? So I even doing inventory sorting right now? Like, red almond foliage options, doing the spring options, springtime option, day after date, what? Yeah, I don't know how old this is. 2026 asterisk. Alright, which ones do I not have? Bronia, Aponia, Durandal, not that Bronia. Alright, well, that gameplay on this one's horrible. I hate that one. So it's between Poundness, Equinox, or Ponia. I was right to one I did first, I guess, and then I just did the other. That's how I always was like, go did whatever one I don't have, we did that one later, and then I use the box on one I don't have. So one of those two is the box, and then just in my inventory and I'll forget about it. All right, that's how everything works around here. All my event stuff. Damn, some of these must be pretty old, huh? I still don't know what these 4 do. What were all 5 of these for? I don't know what the 5 of them for. What were these for? U, X, CW, UX, 5X. What? I don't know what they're for. I never got to use them. Oh, all of these things. Yeah, I never collected all the blessings. Do we still have Caesar Tiras? I don't see Caesar Tiras. Oh. Here it is, right here. Yay! Ding dong! This is a blessing from the Super Idol Tier Star for the Captain. From this moment on, you have plenty of good luck. The one and only. That's from that character? Really? Yikes. Alright, the Limbus Company update is out. So what's this strictly... Okay, I only just did Ingrid's counter taste there. So still have a few left. It's what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so 7 left. So I plan to probably, before I did to the last 6 sub streams, I wanted them done before going into those. So I feel like that sort of throws out most of like the storylines for different areas. So completed while trading a world. I don't know why. So here's another issue I have with like the new Origin update is that they would have like all on the sub streams as well. They would have like, oh, here's a picture from the event as like the main thing for the event stream, along with playing like the music from it, and that just feels. It's just like music scores, for example. This plays the entirety of Last Accolade, which plays during in like the final parts of this one. It's like, oh, should you really be having just don't even care about the story at that point. It's like, no, let's just put everything here. It's like all those similar to like all those modern like live services where they try to always spoil everything. So for like the game, it's like, oh yeah, the update just dropped. Don't fight the boss of the update. Real trick for your materials. Taste. Now it's 155, and this would have Novel Rights exclusive. I don't know if I actually do need to build that Novel Right. I don't think they'll be using that in the main story at all. But I really need like anti-counter stuff or something. I don't know. Let me see what my friends have. Does this just for the resource, so they just die immediately? I don't know. In terms of just my base thing, I don't think I need to change anyone out for my current plan. Or maybe I could take the Awakened, what was her name, Eve? I think it's just fighting Black Swan, right? Yeah, I think this should be, or at least the tosses are going to be very high. I'm assuming the team didn't hold out, hopefully. But the thing is, Black Swan, they teleport and they wipe out the back wide. So I have to prepare for that. Okay. Let's put on auto and see what happens. Alright. Let's just stand there waiting. But if I want to engage, I have it. There's a tank of slower speed, maybe. But the way he's like the initial engagement. Since I don't know how far it's not to HP. Except for Eve is honestly not that good. Built him for the anti-shield just so I can get Nayuben for the shield reflux. And then I don't even fight any shield stages. And when I did fight a shield stage, I didn't even know it was for shields. So I didn't have them. Alex doesn't seem to be getting low. But now I can also get a new Alex immediately. Or would Lasso Natalie? Okay, they couldn't. So now they don't get another Alex and Eve's gonna be newly killed. Oh, Eve is already dead. Alright. And then they wiped out the back line. Oh, McCready's also dead from that. I don't think I'm thinking Noel's exclusive gear. Oh. This poor Natalie all alone. And I think you should have saved about Alex's distracting him for a bit. They don't try to attack the ship either, you know. Hold on, turn off auto, turn off auto. What a waste. I should have saved the Natalie deployment until there's more people there. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me save. Yeah, teleport, and then Natalie's still there. It's already past the 130 threshold. I need anti-counter stuff, right? Okay. Put him at the back. There's no defender on the dashboard. Oh, well, now you just immediately just kill my backline again. Oh, I didn't even know you were too. Okay, I was like not thinking that. I need an anti-counter, I guess. I need the anti-counter. Or do they have like some, like, of their own anti-counter stuff? Or actually have to read what they're doing. Okay, need to freeze, need to fall, also still affect AoE damage, damage taken amp, so still AoE damage, damage taken amp. Cancel enemy barrier. I'm not running any barrier ones. Actually, base Yomena does trade a barrier on their thing. And I need anti-support. You have to build. I have to build more units before end serves to specifically kill this boss, so I can actually build other units. I don't know why exclusive deers walked behind like other like, oh yeah, need exclusive or special teams so you can build some other characters. Instead of just being actual challenge stages you would want like specific characters for. Time to go to the selection book and go for anti-counter, and you also need anti-supporter. Where's I need this deer for where's the collection? Employee search. Alright. Anti supporter is her. Anti-supporter damage. This is from like the sub stories, I think. So what is it? AoE damage in front, briefly immune to damage in front. Alright, AoE damage for target fury, through haste. For enemies. Wait, there's 15 for each enemy supporter on the field. Some affected enemies. Fury count. Enemies without fury count. What? This is just for PvE, isn't it? This is no PvP stuff, isn't it? I don't think this really helps. So fire transfiguration. What? I think that's more for PvP. Anti counter then. Alright, of course the Milita is here. Yeah, full of shit. That's why I built them. Prague Rivet has anti-counter stuff. All right. So this is our soldier team then. And what's Tang going to do against anti-counters? Run them over? Or counters? Okay, yeah. He's starting soldiers damage reduction and attack. Yeah, so I think I actually have to build a soldier team. Do I actually have to build Tang Minwoo? Counter damage res. Damage. Wait, anti-counter damage res. Wait, what? Wait, anti-counter damage res? But no, when you want anti-soldier, not anti. You're. Oh, if this thing that's just for. With half the surrounding soldiers, but is it only just for Yuri then? It says they are a towner, so anti-counter. I'm guessing I have to go and build some. Did I just actually search here? Hashtag anti. Oh, there we go. What's Arilana gonna do? Honestly, here's half for anti-counter damage res. Not even on the recommended deer. Wow, no one uses them. Are they not worth it? More damage to counters. I think at least Teneri's Rod's still here. HP, yeah, HP, alright. But I'm gonna have to build all of that stuff there. I have to go for soldiers then. Alright, X that out. Tips, no. I want to get rid of. I did all rid of the search thing. Oh, there we go. Soldiers, I guess. So, if it's still through here. Oh, is this excuse to actually build Nicole Primer and like bad thing here? Here, because I don't. They're knockback. I think their typing is knockback. Hold on. Oh, I went to trick on mail white ass. Oops. What was that? Oh yeah, the Guilty Deer characters. Allies treat damage rather than stun immunity. Oh, actually, I think that would help. Actually, one buff targets also executed. It's supposed to drain another attack. Where's the other ones? Alright, over here, immune damage, barrier canceling, blindness, they had barrier canceling? I didn't know. Okay, oh, actually, Felix is a soldier. Oh, I did it work. Now it's time to build multiple characters. I'm not going to be building characters on retorting, alright? But it's about to have service soon, and here I am, I'm building multiple characters. Do they have exclusive deer? I don't know. This one in terms to all of these summons. Summons Chernobog. CO Mac.
내 주인은 당신의
Alright,
관리력을
what can I
적대할
do?
수밖에
Do they have
없는
exclusive video?
입장이야.
Sure, no they don't.
하지만
It's still for tool down, I
사석에서까지
guess.
당신을 헐뜯거나
I
괴롭힐
won't do
마음은
that here.
없어.
They have to build a bunch of
오히려
soldiers, I guess.
보호해야지.
It's to fill a shed. It's the
허무하게
negative
무너져서
attack
안
speed.
되니까.
Not really what I need. I think it's more PvP focus. I don't need to build normal work. I have the striker like as well. Steatro, more damage minus. They use rain damage though. It's just attack mode. Remember eyes. Melee damage. No, they're ranged. Wardens. Wait a second. Where is he? Oh, there, Tyrion. It's time for you to return. Tool down. I have tool down built. You have free tiers in tier 4. No, I'm gonna swap that off. Can I do like a set for tool down here? No, because I have to change something. Anti-mech damage, anti-soldier. Crit hit. I started up for Trit. What's your Trit right now? 63. So I'm. Oh no, 47. I need to do more Trit damage. Yeah. Take this. Alright, let's change this. Women's Company is updating now. Nope, not that button. Alright. There old Tyrion. Hey, I just select immediately. Tool. Give me that tool down. Yeah, you want tool down, right? The tower damage. I'm gonna need anti-supporter damage just for. It's like anti-drown damage at this point. That's more general. I also change up the Trit damage. Alright, there we go. Also, these do have to be upgraded actually. Win ability, come on! Still haste! Yes! What's this? Trit damage res. Alright, come on. Speed. Okay, this is 1 hit, 1 EVA. Do I need 1 hit, 1 EVA or no? I think it's fine. It doesn't really matter. Trit damage. Alright. It's not like I need like everything like perfect or something. Wait, then reset. Is that perfect? This sucks. This is boring. This is what the PvP players want to have to do all the time. Of course, I'm PvE player and I'm doing this shit. Oh wait, I'm broke? Why is it cost so much? Open price every time you do it? Really? That's bullshit. Hey, who's the CEO of this company again? Who's the CEO of this company right now? I need some choice words for him for choosing that. What the hell do you mean it goes up in price every time you do it? Why? That's just evil. What? Alright, I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna start the women's company now. Alright! It's time to finally get so I do refraction railway. Line 6 now, is it? I need to get the Heathcliff for my random teams. Alright, wow, this is they need to do asteroids to even inflict statuses. And over here, you know, I don't really care for the ride. I really just need Heath because I do have enough fluency for Walpurgis, right? I'm not trying to waste my Walpurgis funds on doing Apprentice Heathcliff, right? That would suck, I guess. Alright. That is Wu Yi Song. It's a burn unit at least. We're getting close! Hear me, we're getting close! To be any bull now. We're getting from Heathcliff for the Refraction Railway. Random teams for now! That's worst possible, isn't it? I'll see my dailies then. That's worst possible. Alright. Gloom. Okay, let's do this Pierce one first, I guess. Pierce? I need some Pierce? Let's Pierce this.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
And that's the XP invitation complete. Let's return to gambling in the Gacha pool. So I can finally do refraction railway. I'm very late to it because I had to wait for from Heathcliff. So I put him on the wheel for
그
fun.
정도 화력으로 우리
And
사무소를
then I
막을 수
had to
있어.
wait this long. Wow. Alright, Rudy EXP walk, stiff walk! No, didn't. Alright, plenty of pulls, Heath, alright? Oh. You know, I paused when I want to open up the calculator and do some math real quick on the pulls. This is the story for the Fun Heathcliff. Oops, sort of was paused there, about immediately after switching to the Lunacy I had. So the tickets are just unlucky, I guess. She leans forward, going for the kill. I see it then. Imbalance. A split-second opening. Narrow, but an opportunity nonetheless. It's the only pathway to the impossible future I had imagined tens of thousands of times in my mind. The future I had put off time and time again. Now merely milliseconds away, waiting for me to seize it. Maybe I can end it now. Maybe this is my chance. That wandering thought cuts deeply through my psyche. As if possessed by some dose, I raised my sword arm. You! I blinked. Before I knew it, the sword in my hand had run through Master's heart. It wasn't as if I had a momentary burst of determination. No. My body moved on its own, like a creature flinching and throwing up just moments before a brutal thrashing. Only this time, it took the shape of a sword driven outward. You know, Heathcliff, you dare betray me after everything? Her eyes widened, almost bulging out of their sockets with shock and resentment. I look on quietly, trying to capture every last detail as Master streams what will be her last words. I thought maybe I would feel the urge to pour out my anger on her, weighing into her all the resentment I held in my heart, but I find neither there. Unlike all those times I imagined it, there is no catharsis, no laughter, not even the sudden surge of tears welling at the corners of my eyes. Nothing. Nothing but silence. All that noise in my head, dawn, is so tied up there that even my heartbeat feels sedate. Ha! Well. Yeah, not a bad hell to throw yourselves into. Like an ungrateful hound, I sank my fangs into the jugular of the woman who raised me. But this didn't feel like something I'd come to regret down the line. As to why that might be, I suppose I must retrace this tale from the very beginning, starting with Yoshihide, the woman who has brought this hellish scene to the House of Spiders. The Nursefathers hardly got along amongst themselves. It did not take long for me to learn as much after my arrival at the House of Spiders. Master spent most days hurling profanities at the other Nursefathers, and they would always return the favor by shooting demeaning looks at her as she drunkenly stumbled around. Whenever their look of contempt fell on her, and feel harshly they did, she would snap at me instead, picking apart my behavior to find the tiniest fault and slapping me across the face. I used to believe it was a punishment for my lack of propriety, but, well, it's become rather obvious now that she just needed a punchback to vent her frustrations on. Though the Nursefathers were far from fond of each other, there was one exception, the Nursefather of the Pinky. They were all tearful around her, that woman whose face was always shrouded under a veil. The middle Nursefather, whenever she left the house for whatever reason, would never forget to bring fruits or health supplements for the Pinky Nursefather. And the Index Nursefather prepared and brought her delicious food every meal, or sometimes sat by the shut door of her room to read her a book. Even the Ring Nursefather would sometimes hesitate and pace in front of her Torta before finally deciding to slip a neatly folded message under the door that he had completed a new piece of art. My master, the Thumb Nursefather, also seemed to harbor a similar affection for the veiled woman. The difference was that she did not seem willing to go and see the Pinky Nursefather herself, whether because she could not be bothered to do so or couldn't swallow her own pride. She'd always send me instead to check in on the Pinky Nursefather and deliver the news back to her. And it was hardly any trouble, but I never liked doing it. It always made my skin crawl, for whatever reason. So, she has sent you here again. Sinclair, see your fellow apprentice away, if you would. I'm not in the mood to receive a death. It will be done, master. Pray, walk with this humble self of mine, Heathcliff. Master has no wish to converse with anyone today. There was always a look of pity in her eyes that gleamed from behind the veil. Pity meant for me, for Sinclair, and all of us apprentices. Why would a prisoner of the House of Spiders, forced to helplessly watch the fast approaching end of her own life, still have pity to spare for us? None of the apprentices seemed to know the answer to that question. Not even Sinclair, her own apprentice and caretaker. I had long given up on having that part of the mystery answered, but as it turns out, whenever Master began to rebel, she had a hard time stopping herself. It was one of those days when Master beat me until the bones of my limbs cracked and fractured. This time, since I accidentally spoke to Tazri too, Miss Dawn Twixo, having mistaken her to be a fellow titleless apprentice, and not an officially anointed proxy of the Index. Downing a few bottles of liquor had activated her tongue, and she began telling another story she could not end. I braced myself, expecting another long-winded recounting of the smoke war, only to be struck by something else entirely. It was about her golden ticket. Yeah, you ought to thank Ticket, you hear me? She's the only reason you didn't end up another dead vagrant in that back streets. It's all because of what happened to Ticket after she ran away from home. Ran away from home, Master? The very same who fled from the house after completing all of those tasks single-handedly? Fuck, Heathcliff! Do I really have to bring up that bitch when I'm drinking? You should know how to make a good booze taste like shit, don't ya? Apologies, Master. Bitch takes after her mom, that's why. Yeah, come to think of it, Ticket couldn't take it either. Scampered off alone into that wide, unforgiving world out there, as if that place was any kinder. See, the old House of Spiders is kind of like a retirement home for the has-beens. We ain't nobodies, you know. This is the Fingers Casino, and they're all waiting for the jackpot to drop. You catch my drift? All 5 fingers dot their eyes on this project. Someone with such aptitude just up and leaving the House of Spiders? You can imagine the kind of shit that's stirred up. The Fingers tracked her down? Yeah, the Thumb, the Index, and all kinds of motherfuckers the city has to offer went snapping at her heels until she couldn't take it anymore and returned home. Coming home with a baby in her arms was a bit fucked up, but whatever, right? She wasn't dead, and the project was now back on track. Or so we thought. Because it was too late or something, according to Yisai. That's when I first learned that the Pinky motherfuckers can't use another relic once they've chosen one for themselves. And well, she picked the Duhui Star Blade over Tenshia Stars. We were fucked beyond any chance of redemption. Whatever our bosses ended up dishing out, we had to take it. Did think she ended up passing on that unique aptitude to that mongrel brat of hers. So we decided to start over from scratch with the new drill. Speeding things along with a workaround. Then the new drill, is the one who's currently away from the house? Yeah, you should hide that bitch. What if she chooses to simply never return, Master? I'm not worried. She'll be back. Because she's got something Ticket doesn't. And that's all she ever said on that matter. She tried to weed down a few more bottles before Sweep took her. Something Ticket doesn't have, but Yoshihide does. It was a riddle without a clue, let alone an answer. The first threads that formed the solution came later, when I had the opportunity to face Yoshihide as her textbook. I won't lose, not to you. I have watched and heard the same things you've been taught until they're etched into my memories. Get out of my way. I'm not wasting any more time on my inferior toppy. Oi, West, let me ask you something. Yoshihide has sought asylum in an upstart enterprise called Limbus Company. I found the records of the assistance they provided her, securing an infiltration route into the House of Spiders, in-depth research projects into relics, and the like. In short, it seemed at the time, the company was committed to helping Yoshihide. When I'd first begun my visitation at the behest of my master, it felt as though I was uncovering the fringes of an unknown, significant force gearing up to help Yoshihide strike the House of Spiders down with overwhelming might. But the more my investigation progressed, it soon became obvious that no such calamity would come to pass. Limbus Company refused to provide Yoshihide any further support beyond that, and they'd even cancelled the so-called Operation Spider Pyre. So, what is it that keeps her moving? Why are you clawing your way back home anyway? After the way they've treated you, why? Now that her plan to involve an external party had fallen through, there was no chance that Yoshihide, no matter how hard she tried, would be able to overcome the combined might of all Nursefathers and Apprentices. Yoshihide had to have known that she was no fool, but she pursued the back door to the House of Spiders nonetheless. As though it had always been her plan to take on the house all by herself. Because, in that hell, awaits someone who is more precious to me than anything in the world. And the monsters I hate just as much. Because without severing all of those threads that bind me, I can never truly be free from there. Why don't you run away yourself? It's obvious they're treating you like an animal. I can see it on you. That's how bad it is. I could not answer Yoshihide's question, even as I dual teamed it and for shoving me to the ground. How could I, when even my own heart was foreign to me then? When I did not recognize all the times I decided to put an end to it, only to find a convenient excuse to dowie and postpone. The first time I truly began to ponder Yoshihide's question was after the Pinky Nursefather and Sinclair had betrayed the House of Spiders. You're serious about doing with that, lady? Turning your back on us? Come on, I know your master don't beat you like mine does, but she's hardly been kind to you. Because this moment, had I allowed it to pass, would have lingered for the rest of my life as a profound regret. What? My master treated me with such aversion, yes. Yet it was not for the lack of affection, as it is with your own Nursefather. It is only that she has seen far too often what happens to those she cares about. Thus, I pose the self-same question to you. Why do you pledge your loyalty to her still? You have already done all the duty that true propriety demands of you. What more ought you repay? I have? Me? Let the end of your wandering be swift and unobtrusive. When that time comes, even the simplest casualty shall appear opaque. Even the path laid before you cloaked as though under haze. Your humble self shall now depart. Pray, do not pursue us. I have already given her all that my heart could pour out, and I have served her with utter propriety that my mind could afford. If all of that were still insufficient to fill the void in her heart, then what could? What she wanted, fame, honor, recognition, I could not give. Acknowledgement from a thing so lowly as myself would mean nothing to her. Then, if there really is no other way, I sink deeper into the well of my own mind, and at its bed I find Yoshihide's parting words to me. Will Master one day come to regret her actions and change herself? No, she won't. Should I choose to leave here and now, would I find true freedom? No, I can never truly be free like that. Maybe the only way to really be free is to end it all with my own hands. Even on that day, I did not say out loud what or whom it was that I wanted to end, but whether that was my master or myself. There was a low but impulsive voice, a tight pull from the pit of my stomach telling me maybe I could finally put an end to this, whatever that looked like. So, I put a makeshift splint on my broken leg and hobbled through the back door. And that brings us to the present. First came the self-loathing, then the exhilaration of finally having gotten it over with, and now all that was said and done came aimlessness. What do I do now? I stand before Yoshihide and watch as the energy severs away at the road around her. There is no light behind her eyes. A sad end to someone who has lost the most precious thing in the world to her. A living corpse animated only by its untransferable wrath and hatred until even that fury lost any meaning once had. I don't want to be here anymore. This place has a way of driving people completely mad. Suddenly, a terrible omen strikes through me. If I doubt here any longer, it will mean my ruin. I heard we stand around me for what remains of the house. After all, the back streets make for a told home for the poor, no matter what terrible violence I have suffered here. I ain't sure which of these fetch me a nice toy. Yes, I'll pocket them, shiny bits, and those expensive bottles of... My heart sinks the moment I catch a glimpse of her wicker bar. A mere glance, and the floodgate of my memories cracks open with futile resistance. I recall the sensation of those same glass bottles breaking into 1,000 razor shards against my head, and Master downing bottle after bottle like she was throwing back water. Revulsion, too, rears its head. Reality settles around me, and I am nothing but a disgusting traitor who has acted out of impulse and run his sword through his master's heart, all for a desperate struggle to end it all. I see. If I am to be happy, I shoved everything that seemed even remotely expensive into my pack. I took Master's swords, her eye too. I don't know if I'll pawn them off or use them myself, but they are questions for another day. Today, I make a decision for myself. Yoshihide continues to tut away at nothing and everything all at once, and there lies a toad lifeless corpse at my feet. I'll probably find more dead bodies not so far from here. Yeah, I know what I must do. It's never been truer than this. If I do this, it will all go away forever. No matter what I look at, it won't come back. Free of desires, free of remorse. Feeling the tangled web of emotions that once bound me fall away, unravel away. I leave my home in silence. Sound effects. Alright. So just erase them. Okay. Good job, Heathcliff. Something that Lucio couldn't do. Alright, now we have to actually finish putting all the resources. Oh, just use one here. Wow, 201 4090s. It lines up perfectly. Oh wow. Well, let me get the build already up. I want to do a Bible reading with this as well. Alright, so House of Press 1. So this is the Refraction Railway Random Team's first team. This is the second team I had to use for the first two stations. Now we go back to the original team for the third, and then for the fourth team, I'm going to make like a new team combined with both of them because that's a separate thing. And the fifth one will be fixed to the second team because that's the one I used for the first one. That'll be interesting to go through. Let me see. This is the Ego Deer one. Hold on. Where's the Ego Deer? Damn, this is. This Ego Deer somewhere there. I trying to find it. I need one so I make the next Bible reading team. I just two for now because the turret one is over here. Do I even need a sinking one anymore? Plus bleed, it's just bleed. Poise, burn, tremor, charge, sinking, poise, pride, weakness, poise. I don't need a normal poise anymore. Alright, I don't think I'm still gonna use one poise. Alright. Could be mirror dungeon, mirror dungeon. Alright, where's House of Spiders? Recall House of Spiders. Alright. Let's see. It's not really House of Spiders. I want to finally do a Tremor run now. So I haven't done a Tremor run in a long time. Alright. First Tremor run of this mirror dungeon. So we'll have House of Spiders, Apprentice Heathcliff. Move in Reg, I guess. Alright. I'm just gonna filter for Tremor then. Tremor. That's one Tremor. Actually, I'll do with both Burn and Tremor. If it's still for Leihang and then Sinclair. And then I also need two Burns in here as well. I need the Night Owls. I have to do Lobotomy Wampmate. I did two Burns in here, and there's only two Tremor Burns. So Mower Office or Wu Yi Sa. Okay, you know, I want... Oh, tough choice, you know. Mower Office or Wu Yi Song? Huh. Who would be better for my Tremor Burn team? Okay, how's this? Okay, so main one would be the Thumb Trio. And then I could put... I want to use Faint Aroma. I want to use them like in one mirror dungeon. I want to use them again. So, Faint Aroma. Wait, Full Self Office Line swap out 2 Miss Wu just for the burn, maybe? I think it's 20 euro divvy as well. So you have 4. Oh wait, I didn't swap this one out either. Okay, you know, we're gonna change some stuff. I want to save the tax factors for Raider for the Star White bonus. So I have the House of Spiders. I mean the Thumb. Ego Wamp. Yeah, I guess. I have Burn, so I need one more Burn. I put Blossom Star in self-destruct. And I have the 2 Mower. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. No. I need to have. Wait, no. Yeah, they're burned. So it's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, that's team scene. The Tremor, and then I got the Burn activate as well. That's fine. Alright. Just to set up. I'll think about that later. Alright. Let me just try them out real quick. I sure have a friend who has like the Rodion already, I guess, right? Don't forget, you can friend me as well. Let me swap him out. Yeah, here he is. If you want to play him this week. Isaac, moving rag, teleport up. Base much one nurse shop. Do I even need to use moving rag, or is it probably burn for unique burn? Freaking this one burn. Ah, sure, that's fine. AEDD would be more for charge tankiness. No. Holiday is probably better. And he has that's like a negative effect, and it's the main target for more. Yeah, I guess that's better. Okay. There you go. Hey, Sue sent me a friend request. Wow. We have this person. Yay. 92 out of 200. There's still room for you. Ugh. We're gonna get rid of some of these people from like season 2. Alright. This is like really bad actually for Raph. Doesn't he have like Raph business? Maybe I won't do that. Let me just skip this as well. This is for the friend.
좋아. 일은 나쁘지 않게 끝났네.
Yeah, what a waste. What a waste. What a waste. Alright. I actually never thought to skip like the multi-tier before. Alright. Okay, so I haven't wabbed him here. You won't get any gameplay of him, I guess. Oops. Well, obviously it's the story then. I want to, it might be too long. I want it to be too long for editing. So I'm gonna wab the, bye.